Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Hindy, the Android Authority app guy, and this is HQ Trivia on Android. For those who don't know, HQ Trivia is a hit quiz show game from the original creators of Vine. It launched on iOS back in August 2017 and quickly became super popular. Games often have well over 100,000 people, and the New Year's Eve game had over 500,000 participants at one point. That's fairly impressive for a live game show game that is less than 6 months old. Games seem to take place every day at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, along with extra games at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on weekdays. That means there are a total of 12 games per week that you can play. There may be the additional special edition like the New Year's Eve game, but that means there aren't a ton of opportunities to play. However, given that it's completely live, it's really not that big of a deal. For the uninitiated, here's how the game works. You essentially participate in a live game show along with up to hundreds of thousands of other people. The host asks 12 questions, and each question has a timer for 10 seconds. Those who answer the question correctly get to continue while the others are eliminated. At the end, the remaining participants split the winnings, and the pot can range from $1,000 to the $18,000 pot from the New Year's Eve game. Winning the game gets you actual money. The money is automatically transferred into your PayPal account a few minutes after you win. Of course, you do need to link your PayPal account to get the winnings. And that's basically it. It's simple. You log in for a few minutes before the game, you play the game for about 15 to 20 minutes, you collect your winnings if you have any, and then you turn it off and wait for the next game. There is nothing to do between the actual show times, there is no settings menu, there's nothing like that. You just stop and then come back later. There is a way you can stay in the game after you've been eliminated. If you send out your referral code and people join with your referral code, you do get the opportunity to stay in the game after an elimination. However, this does not happen frequently. There is a lot to like about this game. It doesn't force you to sign into anything really. It doesn't have the kinds of mechanics that usually make mobile games suck. There's no energy counter, there's no upgrades, there are no boosts or anything like that. You can't buy your way to victory through in-app purchases, and it feels pretty much like a game show. When playing it, it totally felt like I was sitting on my couch watching Jeopardy, trying to guess the answers along with the participants. Except in this case, I am a participant and I get money if I'm right 12 times in a row. That's a neat experience and one that is totally unique to this game in comparison to other mobile games. It has no menus, no screens, nothing to look at. Like I said earlier, you just open the app at the right time, watch a dude talk for a little bit, answer some questions, and go about your day. There is no BS, and frankly, that's refreshing. No mobile game is perfect, and that does include this one. As per the norm, people can and will find a way to make this game not so fun. It is possible to cheat the game with a second device with Google Assistant. It does take a bit of creativity, but you can get Google to answer these questions for you before the timer runs out. When you include that, bots, and all kinds of other stuff, it does kill the spirit of the game a little bit. That said, it's not against the rules to play with multiple people in the room with you, and most games have fewer than a couple hundred winners anyway. Thus, the problem isn't so widespread. About the only other issue are the bugs. The company is less than 6 months old, so that's to be expected. Games with tons of participants are going to lag or lower the video quality, even on the iOS version. Some have even complained about being kicked out mid-game due to connection issues. The Android version is in early access beta right now, and that means there are probably going to be some extra bugs in that version. However, these problems should clear up in the future, at least for the most part. There really isn't that much more to say. The game is just that simple. Some have tried to extend the narrative of the game beyond its natural bounds or slam it for various philosophical reasons. However, at the end of the day, this is just a fun, simple little live quiz show game with cash prizes. And that's it. There's no reason to read any further into it because it's really not that big of a deal. The live host is a great touch, and the promise of real money gives the game tension. The lack of menus or any complicated mechanics gives the game an almost universal accessibility. The occasional connection issues and the Google Assistant hacks aren't great, but it doesn't seem to affect anything that much. If you do want to watch a full game, I've linked a YouTube channel in the video description below that archives old HQ Trivia games. You can see the entire game from start to finish for yourself. I don't know if it's an official channel or an enterprising individual, but the videos are clean and you can see what it's like. We'd recommend you try it at least one time. It's something a little bit different that you don't see every day. And that about does it for this one, folks. We have the game linked up in the video description below if you want to try it out for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get more Android Authority videos as soon as they come out. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a wonderful day.
Captain, we've lost contact with our vessel. An unknown entity has taken control, and we need you to take it back. Download now on Google Play.
More Pokemon, more adventure. Pokemon Go.